Well, what a difference having a goalkeeper that can actually save makes. We're second in the Premier League, and for the first time in what feels like forever, we're in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Woo, big cheers! Roll that intro. Hello and welcome to episode 109 of the Road to Glory Save here on Football Manager 22. My name's Russ. Today we have two league games here. We have Chelsea away and then we have Tottenham at home. In between that is going to be an FA Cup game. I don't want to show you that because it's against Bolton and I think we're going to beat them. Since you guys were last with us, as I said in the intro, you can see from here, we are in second now. 12 points behind Liverpool, but we do have a game in hand on them. Looking at the schedule, you guys saw the Fulham and Bournemouth game. We beat Arsenal 1-0, beat West Ham 1-0. Cardiff, we also beat them 1-0. We beat Crystal Palace 2-1 at their ground. FA Cup, we won 3-1 against Aldershot. I think we should have won that one, probably by 4 or 5 to be honest. The XG was up by the 5 and Aldershot scoring against us, wasn't happy about it. We then followed that up with a 3-3 draw against Man City. Lost to Liverpool 4-1 and in the most recent game beat West Ham 2-0. As I said, it leaves us in second in the league on 49 points. Goal difference has improved massively from last season. We're now on 17. We've lost the least amount of games in the league, but it's the draws that are holding us back. If we've maybe turned 2 or 3 of those into wins, where we've been 6 points better off. So yeah, we'd be pushing Liverpool for the title. In terms of assists, Josh Hope has got 8, so he's the joint third, and Kajon is joint top with clean sheets. We've had loads of offers in on transfer deadline day for Josh Hope. We had the same for Sains. It wasn't just on deadline day, it was throughout the whole of the transfer window. We managed to time down the contract and keep him here, so they're buying into my project now. If we do look at transfers, when the screen wants to load up, there we go. We have brought in Miguel from Real Madrid on loan. It's going to cost us 900k for this loan. It's just a striker option. We do have, I think it's an obligation to buy him. Yeah, no, it's not in there. It's behind my head. So if we move ahead, £19 million optional fee. So if it works out for us, we can pay that 19 million. He's currently valued at... where would that be? Transfer status, there we go. Between 12.5 and 18.5 million, so 19 million is a little bit too excessive for him. Other players in, Denilson, he was on a free, he's a Brazilian, 4.5 star potential at 18, so hopefully we can develop that. He's gone straight out on loan to Warsaw though, and the other player we brought in was on transfer deadline day. I felt we needed a defensive midfielder, so we went in for Hakim Pieson. 3-star current ability, 3.5 star potential, 22-year-old French under-21 international. If we have a look at where he's going to be playing in that deep line playmaker role, first touch of 17, passing of 16, decision making of 17, vision of 15, so fits what I need in that role, and he does fill a slot that I felt we need within players that we have shipped out and lost. Going back on the players that we have lost, we have shipped out Rezka Akbar, which you guys knew about. Masila's gone, Flores is gone, Dijkstra's gone out on loan to Leicester, Junker's gone out on loan to Watford, and Timo Kasp has gone out to Monaco on loan. Timo Kasp wasn't happy with his game time, might as well just ship him out so he can get the game time and develop. Other news, we have our wonder kid, Sinan Akyaz, picking up a couple of awards. I can move my head back down here now. So, looking at milestones, he has won the 2035 European Golden Boy and the 2035 World Under-21 Footballer of the Year. So we have the best youngster in the world in our team. He is turning out to be quite a decent player in that Mazzala role. His stats are slowly getting better for a 20-year-old. We'd like to see his passing, technique and tackling improve from what he does there, but physicals look fantastic. Mentals look great as well. Determination is 16, bravery is 16, so he's just going to jump in for everything he needs. So, speaking of jumping in, let's get in with the Chelsea game then. We are going with Kajon in goal, a back four, Sains, Conti, Pearman and Carlos Eduardo, Pearson at the base of midfield, Anderson, Luiz and Akyaz in midfield, Celadon and Hope on the wings with Miguel up front. Be nice to pick up 3 points here against Chelsea. Continue this push towards what seems like Champions League qualification at the moment. The first bit of action is a throw-in for Chelsea on their left-hand side. Working it, sort of staying out on their left-hand side. I thought they were going to work it into the centre of the box. They've cut it back. They've got a 35-year-old Phil Foden in midfield for him still. Edge of the box. Worked it through. Kayjon's dive too early. Chelsea take the lead inside 6 minutes. It's not the start we want here. Come on, boys. Wake up a little bit. Chelsea with a goal kick. Playing it into their defence in the box. Just got no men putting any pressure on, really. Maybe we should have stayed that a little bit wider then. We could have picked up the ball. At the moment, Chelsea seem to be carving through us. In with their midfield. So one of our players actually going to put a challenge. You know, we've got a block with Pearson. Miguel's on the ball. He finds Josh Hope. He goes back to Carlos Edwards. Finds Hope again. I keep calling him Edwards. It's Eduardo, isn't it? Into Josh Hope. Akias. He drives it forward. Celadon's got some space. And Celadon puts it in the back of the net. There's our equaliser. 1-1 after 13 minutes. Didn't take us long to get back into this game. Come on, boys. Come on, the Hamlet. We've got the ball in our defence. Playing it up on the right-hand side to Hope. We've lost the ball, though. Playing it around Miguel. Just Chelsea putting a little bit of pizzazz in their passing at the moment. Going backwards, trying to create a little bit of space for themselves to get this goal, or get this opportunity on goal. Foden's just faked his man there, and he chipped it over. Wasn't happy with that there. We should have been a little bit tighter to him. We've let Foden look at the goal and have an opportunity. Yes, it was a poor opportunity, but still, we should be cutting those opportunities out, really. Goal kick for us here. Kayjon plays it into Pierman. Over to Conte. That's a poor... it's into Sains. I wouldn't have passed it there. We're just inviting pressure on ourselves at the moment. Pierman. Conte. He's gone back to Kayjon. He just needs to clear this ball now instead of passing. Pierman. Why are we going back to Kayjon? We just need to get it out of the pitch. We're inviting too much pressure on ourselves here. I can see a mistake happening. Out onto the right with Carlos Eduardo. Into Hope. Waits for Carlos Eduardo. No, we've lost the ball. We've dawdled a little bit. I said a mistake was going to happen. And the mistake, it's a goal for Chelsea, 2-1. So you could read the game there, couldn't you? See what was going to happen. Just need to find an equaliser quickly again, like we did with the first goal. Chelsea, we have a free kick just inside of our half. Again, they're playing the ball over to their right-hand side. Kayjon with a big kick. We lost the ball again. Bit of space. Chelsea have exploited all the space. Good save from Kayjon though. Again, it's the balls going over onto the right hand side that we're not really dealing with that well. In comes Chelsea's corner from Foden. We've dealt with it there. It's only as far as the edge of the box. I was wondering where that ball was going to go then. Quite happy to see it over. Free kick for us in our half. Conte into Celadon. Trying to find Hope and he's just not there. Chelsea are the first ones to it. Well, there's a mistake there from Chelsea and it's not. I thought Miguel was going to get us our equaliser then. It wasn't far wide. It's just unlucky from the lad. We're with the ball again. Pierman with a free kick. Into Carlos Eduardo. Back to Pierman. Going back to Kayjon. Can we shift this ball forward? Celadon. No, we've lost it. Is this going to be another goal for Chelsea just before half-time? 5 minutes before half-time? Foden. No, it's at the base of the post. I thought we were going to give it away again then. Oh, there's nervy moments in defence. We don't need those. We've got a throw-in on the right-hand side. We changed mentality to attacking. Ball goes into Hope. Oh, Pearson just couldn't pick up the ball. And here comes Chelsea again. It's over the top to Havertz. Pierman's watched the ball and got it. Eduardo. Akias. Our attack force have been... well, they've been man-marked in this game. Pierman into Anderson Luiz. Akias has got a load of space. He's playing it out onto that right-hand side. He just needs a little bit of belief in himself. Carlos Eduardo. Akias. Back to Carlos Eduardo. In comes the cross. Celadon. Celadon's head, and it's... I think it's a save from the goal. No, it's not. He's headed wide. I think it's going to be the last highlight of the first half. Got 2 minutes of time added on. We have gone on the attacking mentality as well. And there goes a half-time whistle. 2-1 to Chelsea at the moment. So that substitution at half-time, Frank Holland comes on for Miguel. Celadon's gone up front. Holland on the left-hand side. Hopefully, if we can get the ball to Celadon again, he can get a second goal for us. He seems to be our main goal-scoring threat for this team. Speaking of goal-scoring threats, I forgot to mention it at the start of the video. Joe Hugo is leaving us. What have we got here? We've got an injury to Sains. Who have we got on the bench that can come on for him? I think we'll go Fajaradu there. So yeah, as I was saying, Hugh Gill is leaving us on a free. He's going to a team in German. We'll check it out once the match is done. It looks like Celadon's picked up a knock as well. Just going by this here. Yeah, I can see the orange behind my big head there. I think we'll take him off around the 65-minute mark. In fact, we'll do that substitution now. Who have we got on the bench that can come on for him? Gourlay. I guess that's our only option, really. Let's go with that. I don't really want to mess with anything else on the wings. The wings do what they need to do. It's just up front. We need someone just to sit there and get goals. And I know Gourlay can find those goals for us. It's been an extremely boring half of football. We've had no highlights. We're into the last 7 minutes of the game. We've had another shot on target other than the goal from Celadon, but nothing's really going in our favour. Nothing's going in Chelsea's favour either. Looks like Chelsea are going to pick up the 3 points here and jump ahead of us in the league. Last couple of minutes plus time added on. Though Chelsea have a corner here. Dulwich head on this and a counter-attack on the go would be great. In comes the corner. And it's been cleared. But it's not a counter-attack that I wanted. 5 minutes of time added on. That's enough time to find an equaliser. We've done it in the past. Can we do it here? Last couple of seconds of the game. Did Chelsea deserve it? I'd say so from the shots. We have improved as the game went on. There goes the full-time whistle. 2-1 to Chelsea. Disappointed to have lost this one, but as I keep saying, well, I've said it in many episodes before, you can't win them all. Let's move on to the Tottenham game then. So, as I mentioned in the Chelsea game, Joe Hugo is moving on. He is going to Werder Bremen. Is it Werder Bremen? Yeah, Werder Bremen in Germany. We're not getting anything for him. He's unhappy with the game time he's getting here. If we check his happiness, well, he's complaining to teammates that he wanted to go out on loan. He's my cup striker, and I wasn't prepared to let him go out on loan when we're still got the cups going on. So that's why he's not happy. Club legend going. He'll score loads of goals in Germany, I think. But his time with us is done. Right, we made it through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. We played Bolton and beat them 2-0, so the second string side is doing quite well. Let's see who we've got. So, in the FA Cup, we will be playing home to Spurs, who we're playing in the next game. So, pretty decent game for us. We drew with them last time. Let's see how well we get on with them in the league. Here we go with the Spurs game. We're going with Cajon in goal, a back four with Pearman, Dotwala, Fajaradu and Carlos Eduardo, Pearson at the base of midfield, Akyars and Swissoni in front of him, Celadon and Hope on the wings, and Andrade back up front. Hoping Andrade can score a few more goals towards the end of this season. We are buying him for 24 million from Chelsea. At the moment, he's not really impressed me that much to warrant the 24 million, but I can't get out of the deal, so he needs to go put in his scoring boots, really. Let's hopefully he can do it today. First highlight is with Tottenham as we go on the attacking mentality, and there's loads of space for them on the right hand side. Why are we not watching the man? The shot is bounced off occasion. It's like a thunderbolt hits him. Tottenham kick it out for a throw-in. Nothing's going to come of it though. Why have we given that man so much space on that on the left-hand side? It's ridiculous. Coming up to the end of the first half now. We've got a corner here. Celadon's going to put this one in. And it's Fajaradu's head that's gone over. If that was Pearman, I think he might have scored from that. Looking at the match stats, we've had 5 shots, 2 of those on target. So we've edged ourselves back into it, really. Half-time 0-0. Looks like Tottenham have got a free kick towards the edge of the box. Maybe about 30-35 yards out. Can Cajon save this one? He doesn't. It's gone in. 1-0 to Tottenham. 54 minutes on the clock. I think Kjon got a hand to it, pushed it onto the post, and it's gone in. Oh, come on, boys. We can't have an episode where we lose 2 games in a row and drop out of the hunt for Champions League. 2 substitutions. Carlos Eduardo comes off, Mane comes on for him, and Gorley comes on for Akyaz. As Tottenham have got the ball and giving it away, we've got it. Pison into Fajardo, Squissoni. None of our players are moving, we've given it away. Tottenham have got in behind our defence. It's a good save from Kjon. Or did he put it wide? It looks like he put it wide. I thought Kjon got a hand to it. Final substitution of this game sees Celadon come off, and for the first time in the league, Joe Hugill comes on. Andrade's gone out onto the left-hand side with Hugill going up front because that's the only position that he can really play. Tottenham playing it into their defence, into the midfield, and it's gone over the top, and he's got loads of space yet again. Pearman into Fajardo, Pison. I don't know what Dotweiler's doing playing out on the right-hand side. He's a left player. Left-sided central defence. It needs to stay there. Tottenham got the ball again. Can we get this ball? What again? Dotweiler's giving him loads of space. Gone out onto the right hand side. I can see a goal coming here now. Edge of the box with Skip. There it goes. As I said, we're giving them too much space. That's the issue. Looks like we are going to be losing the second game of the episode as well. Just not happy with this. Really not happy with the way we're playing. We've got the throw in on the left hand side. Pearman into Dotweiler. Back to Pearman. Trying to beat the Tottenham players. Plays it into Gorley. Back to Dotweiler. Tries to find Squissoni, and it's a poor pass. Tottenham come on the attack again. And we're just not watching the man again. We're not watching the man. Fajradu's got the ball. Pison. Back into Fajardo. Squissoni. Plays it over to Mane, who's got loads of space. Can Joe Hugill get in the box though? Mane cuts it back. Hope puts it over, and it's bobbled around. Mane's got the ball back though. Plays it into Squissoni. Back to Mane. Just put it in the box, lads. Pison. Gorley. Over to Pearman. Can we give it to an attacking player, please? Gorley. Into Andrade. Andrade's shot is safe from the goalkeeper. Josh Hope with a follow-up. Is it offside? It's going to be a VAR check. I'm going to say he's onside because I want the goal. At least it's 1 back in this game if it is. What's the check going to be? It's been disallowed. Oh, disappointed. 4 minutes of time added on. I think we've lost this one 2-0 anyway. Last minute of the game. Again, we're picking up yellow cards like anything really. Throw in for Tottenham. Again, we've given him so much space in this game. I thought they scored then. They deserved the 3rd goal from how much space we've given him. Dotweiler, what I'm learning, cannot play in the centre. He needs to play out on that wing. 2-0 to Tottenham, end of the game. 2 losses in a row now. We've gone from being the team that's lost the least to losing that record now. We need to turn this ship around quickly. If we have a look at the league table now, we're down in 5th. It's quite compact between these places here. If we go down to Arsenal in 9th, up to Man City in 2nd is 9 points, so those places are going to be for absolutely anybody. If we have a look at the schedule quickly, I think we'll come back for a Euro Cup game. Yeah, I think we'll come back for this game here, whoever we're going to be playing in the second leg, and the Man United game. Hopefully we can improve on this really. If you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with this journey. And as always, thank you very much for watching.